sometimes people say, well, how do I know that you're going to do this? And I say, well, I tell you from the bottom of my heart, I promise. And I don't put my word out there lightly, if I promise, I promise. And I feel like I can say that knowing that, Richard's going to make good on this. No matter what happens to you, Richard has accepted you into the program. Our attorneys have looked at your file, and they're willing to put their state bar license on the line to defend you in court if they have to make sure you're making the right decision before they even accept you. Because if we look at this and we don't think it's the right deal for you, not only do I have to come to a conclusion that it's good for you, and you have to come to a conclusion that it's good for you, Richard has to come to that same conclusion, as well as a third party, an attorney in either this state or any state.
And we turn people away on a daily basis that it's not right for them. Like, I'll look at it and tell me how many times this hasn't happened. I'll call someone and say, look, this is not a smart move for you.
I'd love to take your money, but I'm just not going to.
Yes, that's exactly right. That happens a lot. And we're just to come back to the one thing that I had said at the beginning of the show that I'd covered. There's a lot of foreclosures going on in this market, and there's a lot of situations where people are being told different things. If you have a regular mortgage, they can foreclose on that without what they call a judicial proceeding, meaning that it doesn't have to go through court. It just goes through a standard foreclosure procedure, and you set an auction date, and you put it through that. But there's a judicial procedure for home equity loans and Texas cash-out loans that if somebody's getting foreclosed on, they actually go through a judicial process. And during that judicial process, you can actually slow down that process by simply answering the summons, just as they get sued in the credit card industry. Right. And there's a certain due process that you can follow regardless of your foreclosure situation. You can put a stay on these foreclosures by simply filing a bankruptcy. And if you're in these situations, I got to tell you folks, they're not going to slow down the foreclosures. I don't care what the Attorney General says or what they're going to do. These are banks, and they have to foreclose on these properties. They have it's a machine. It's like trying to stop a bulldozer with your hand. It doesn't happen. Absolutely. And you've got to get some help. You've got to take the time to call somebody and explain the situation. And golly, guys, I have had a rash of these calls in the past 3 days of these people that are just getting foreclosed on right and left. And if you are in this situation, please call us at 888-400-3326. Let us talk through it with you and give you some advice regardless of where we end up. And if we can help you out and put you into some type of program that helps you, we're going to do that too. We are not a loan modification company. We do not do loan mods. Please do not call regarding that. That is not what we're about. We're about giving you real answers to your real problems and coming up with real solutions. That's what this whole thing is about. Amy, it's been so fun having you.
Well, thanks, guys.
We really enjoyed having you up here, so we're going to do this more often. That's a lot of fun.
Anytime.
And Chris, you got the address where to send my gifts, right?
Yes, I do. I'll have that adult tricycle sent right to you.
I'm ready for it.